Assalamu alaikum. Again, I'm back after a long time, and right now I was thinking about really what do I want to accomplish in my life, and what are the things may be done to accomplish those things, and all of that sort of stuff like life goals and what do I really want to achieve, and am I really doing the steps that I really want to do or really want to achieve? Am I really striving for that or not? And life feels kinda like fully meaningless if you don't know what are you going for, and to sit and take some moments to understand and unleash or discover all of your thoughts and thinkings and what would be your goal and etc. is really one of the most valuable things that you will ever do or something like that. So, 1 minute. So I'm back, and okay, let's just jump into what do I really want to achieve or what do I really want to do. And first, let's see what is the shortcut key for toggle number list or bullet list. Okay, Control Shift 7, Control Shift 8. Okay, there's other things. And firstly, I think I shouldn't think about any categorizing them into any order or something like that. Firstly, I should just run down into whatever the things that I want to achieve or whatever things that I would like to be done or something like that. So those, and firstly, what should I write? Let's just come into my mind that people are not logical. So right now I can see in almost every places that people are not working with logic and understanding the things and etc. They are just going with the system, and systems are also not based upon logic. That many of the things that we are taught in schools and also in the job interviews, they doesn't do the relevant questions. They just question something autonomously and randomly that doesn't even have to do anything with the job itself. So this thing is a really big problem that I see. So after that, then what is happening? Okay. So then the borrowing work should eliminate. After that, okay, I probably don't know why am I doing this. Basically because I want to practice English, and for this couple of days I haven't made any videos, so I haven't done any practice at all. So my speaking levels also decreased over the time of like just a few days. I haven't been actively uploading and my skills already dropped, and I wonder what will happen. And I wonder what will happen if I like quit this doing videos or something like that. So whatever. uh, yeah, this logical, like with this there are many facts uh, like our school systems not effective. And there are like many not effective jobs also that should be like replaced very soon. And I don't know, like most baddest thing about like our current society is that our school system is not effective at all, that our school system is corrupted. And if you want to destroy a nation, just destroy its education system or the way the people are getting their education. So yes, learning is most learning, thinking, and being creative and etc. Those are the most needed things, most essential things and skills of human beings. So yeah, that is there, and I really don't know right now how I'm going to create my goals and what do I really want to achieve. So at first, I should address all of the problems that I see, and from those problems, I have to like dig out some solutions. And basically, that is how anyone makes their goals. So, thinking. Let me think for a while. Okay, I think I have listed enough things that I really want from my life to like having back on, and uh, like what are the things that I want to fix of my society and etc. So yeah, I think like most of them are mostly people based and mentality based, changing their mentalities and the way they work and etc. Like people are not logical, not effective, and I really like didn't thought that much about my writing thing or uh, how like what to describe, like how structured I'm writing, like how organized I'm being while writing. I haven't focused on them because this is just a like running note or something like that, so that my imaginations pop up and I can come into some conclusion. And then if I like write notes, then I will try to like organize them in a order in a more suitable way, like that things. And I'm really being able to see that I'm not good at all in English. Forget about being good, not even like not even finding the word, uh, not even close to like being normal or something with English. I'm barely finding any words to describe myself. Okay. So okay, let's just read through this. People are not controlling their anger. People are being mean to others, not treating others, and some not treating others and someone their own not an as. Okay, people spending most of their time on useless things, and other than that doing a job that doesn't satisfy them. Like uh, mostly people do the job that they don't like to do or they hate to do, and then they come home with the paycheck, and then they just spend the things on some useless things like going to a trip. Like going to a trip wouldn't have any of that much effect in your maturity or in your growth or in your knowledge or something like that. Yes, one may argue that going to a trip like bring happiness to the person or make some incredible memories or something like that, but in all honesty that won't affect much. And not just trip, like also having some subscriptions of movies and also spending their time in like TV shows and serials and like hanging out and talking about any random stuff with their friends and etc. The random stuff that doesn't matter that much at all. So yeah, just like wasting their lives, wasting your lives, and something like that. And then people, most of the people, okay, people not having a generalized conclusion. Uh, Really, we are totally like diverse in every single thing of our that shouldn't like be like that, because we all have a mindset that we all want to grow and become better and more effective in our thinkings, in our technologies, and in our everything. uh, Basically we just want to get better, better and better, and also like uh, not two humans goals are like that much that much like what to say, that much diverse or something. Everyone wants good for our society, everyone wants good for them, everyone wants good for their loved ones, everyone wants that peace becomes into our society, but we just have so much diverse option of like doing things and stuff. Like I'm wearing this t-shirt right now, and someone else may be wearing something else, and someone else something else, and etc. And basically I don't that much like this t-shirt or that much like its design or something like that, but it just goes away with the needs, and I don't know if I like the color or not. Yeah, I probably don't like the color also, but I just wear it because this thing is with me right now, and it is cheap, not like that. The manufacturing companies make these types of thing cheap because mostly people are diverse, and they also are trying to like make low cost diverse things that people might like buy, and so that they can have a profit of themselves. So yeah, mostly we don't have any generalized conclusion of our things, of our choices and etc. And a like in the shops there are 14 types of pens and rubbers and etc. Like designing these many things and etc. They are just like wasting the time and resources of our selves. So yeah, that is one of the biggest problems for me, or as I like interpret that thing. And then what? People are not using the tool that they have with the blessing of modern world. Okay, like education could like shift into the modern things. Like right now, most of us have any digital device, like at least an Android phone of not that much expensive thing, but in a fairly rate. almost everyone have a smartphone, and the government can easily shift to the printed books from not just the government, and everyone can just shift to the print from the printed books to the ebooks, because ebooks, one, doesn't require any space. On the other hand, the physical book catches a great needs a great amount of space to store them, and then physical books are costly, really costly to make, because, and if you argue that they are not that much costly, but they cause a great effect on our environment, because they come from the trees and cutting down the trees and etc. And also, there is a big workforce for printing all of these things, but we don't really need any of those if we just get used to with our ebooks. And some people might argue that uh, ebooks are not like the physical books, but many of the ebooks are like physical books. And if the ebook if more and more people come into ebooks, then the developers of Android and ebook and etc., they can put more money into developing more uh, good experience ebook, so that more feels like a real book and something like that. And yeah, so basically there are many drawbacks for a physical book, and it is just a example that people are not using our modern day tools. And we also have classes right now even where we can use the modern technology to learn anything, and we are not even doing any projects in our school or something like that. And also people are not embracing the technology in every place, and it's obviously there are many places that you can implement the technology, and if anyone is not a tech enthusiast or something like that, they won't see that much spaces where they can put the technology in. But if anyone who likes technical things and something like that, he will of course see many places where he can implement that. So yeah, being okay with the changes, people are really not being okay with the changes, with any type of change, people. Okay, I think my main goal is not to explain all of my ideas, because none of people will gonna watch this video. So I'll just try to make my list, and also try to practice some English along the way for change class. So almost all of these things are they doesn't come into any original work or something like that. There isn't any work for this, but and also including this so all this, I can't do anything with this. These things need to be changed by the time, and we have to give time for changing all of these things, and these things just doesn't changes overnight. And I can't also set any goals for changing these things. Yes, I can set some goals, reading some books and communicating with our friends and etc., but mostly there isn't any measurable thing to track the progress of how much I'm going in my goal or something like that with all of these things. But yeah, I can go for these things with goals, because uh, like uh, the boring works should be gone. We can use AI in almost every single task of ours, which are boring, flooring, cleaning the floors, and also washing clothes, and also every single boring task that we can imagine of. can be done with the power of AI, like turning on and off the lights and switches and cooking foods, and almost all of this, the boring stuff, can be fully become automated with the power of automation and power of technology. So to do that, I have to understand technology, understand how AI works, and implement AI into those things, and figure out how can I make robots, and how can I make the services that will do those things. So yeah, basically need to, I can like have some measurable goals on these things, and building clubs, food, and everything that we are making. So the manufacturing goes, yes. This thing also like goes with the same thing, like we need to generalize some things so that we can be more efficient on making one thing. And I think right now that my goals are going goodly with these things, like giving people purpose in life. That is how like I can overcome with many of my wantings of people, like they will become more accountable for their works by having a purpose and having a goal and a mindset of them. So yes, this is one of my like very nice needed goals or something like that. And then make problem solving the only source of entertainment and joy. This is like one of the hellest thing that I have to achieve. I don't really know how I'm gonna achieve this thing, and let's see, take my time, whatever you have time or not, get knowledge about problem solving sectors, like how to problem solve and etc. The much more I will get knowledge about it, the much more effectively I can suggest people how can they change their lifestyles and something like that. And then making foods available for free, knowledge, basic needs, food, arts, homes. Okay, this is the only thing that is mostly acquirable by goals, and that can be measured by many. Like I can make many goals for this thing. So yeah, right now like being financially independent is one of my most needed thing. So I have a lot of like drama mistakes and the projects, and start the journey. Build a business with the AI. If I can automate factories. So yeah, basically I have to now take steps on businesses mainly. I have to build one of my business to get financially independent, and only after that I can do something of my own, because without that I really can't do almost anything at all. So yeah, I think reviewing goal is done for right now, and I think this is enough for today, and let's just stop this video here.